Today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple, super tasty meal replacement shake using RawganX Super Green Juice Powder. All the time people ask me, can you use RawganX Super Green Juice Powder as a meal replacement? And I say, absolutely. And then they ask me for recipes. And I have one that I use on a regular basis every single week when I'm in a hurry and I don't have time, usually for lunch, but sometimes even for dinner. And it's really tasty. It's really super simple. It's inexpensive. Doesn't have a ton of calories in it. And the carbs are low too. And I'm going to show you how to make that quick and easy today. The first thing that you do is you take a unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Now I buy these quarts in a 2-pack and I get them from Sam's Club and they're relatively inexpensive. I want to say it's like $5.50 for a 2-pack. So it's really pretty cheap. 1 cup of this is about 35 calories and we're going to use about 1.5 cups. Now I use a magic bullet. And if you've seen my other videos like my coffee enema video, I use a magic bullet for a lot of things. Now, if you've got like a Ninja or something like that, clearly you can use it. I use this because they're relatively inexpensive. They're 35 or 40 bucks online or even at Walmart, and they come with usually 1 blade and a couple of cups, just like this. So it's inexpensive and it works great for something just like this. So that's the first thing you do, is you add the almond milk. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to use a scoop of the RawganX Super Green Juice Powder, like so. You just dump it in like that. And then the next thing you're going to do is use a vanilla vegetable protein powder. Now, I make my own, and hopefully in the next couple of months I'll be launching one in the RawganX brand. That's a vanilla protein powder like this. Don't use the cheapest one you can find. Don't buy one that's a container like this. That's $20. It's got cheap ingredients in it. It's typically, that will be something that that's got a lot of fillers in it, stuff that you don't want. Buy a little higher quality protein powder than this, but you want to use a vanilla like this, and you want to use a vegetable one, and you want to use about 1 heaping tablespoonful, just like that. The next thing you want to do is use a collagen powder. Now you can go with this or without this. This is something that I do every single day. It's the collagen that I use is a good high quality. It's the 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. Again, I make this myself, and hopefully in the next couple of months we'll come out with this in the RawganX line, just like the vanilla protein powder. What the collagen powder is good for, it's good for anti-aging, it's good for skin. If you notice, like my skin, I have very few wrinkles for a guy my age, and that's why, and pretty much my skin is all like that. It's great for joints and ligaments. You can do some research on it online, but it's great. I use it twice a day, and I just use a scoop of it. And this collagen powder that I make, it's tasteless. It has no taste to it. So you can mix it with pretty much anything. And I make it concentrated, and you just do 1 scoop, just like that. The reason I was going to launch this, like I said, into the RawganX line, is it's expensive. You look for it. It's hard to find a lot of times, and a lot of times it's really pricey. And we're going to try to make one that's really inexpensive and affordable, because I know the value of using it. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to use about 1/2 to 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. You do not want to use the cheap imitation vanilla extract. Use the good stuff. That can be a little bit pricey. I mean, the vanilla extract, you can get a bottle about this big, and it's going to cost you all 20 bucks for some good stuff. But it's worth it, and you don't use much. It's going to last a long time. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to want some organic strawberries or raspberries. And if you've watched my other videos, I always show, whenever I make a smoothie or a drink like this, I always pick out the raspberries that are just starting to turn, that are kind of mushy and not the perfect good ones. Like typically you don't want to use like something like that that's not, that's not crummy yet. You want to start using the ones that are just starting to go, because especially in a smoothie like this, they will blend up a whole lot faster and smoother. Won't get stuck in your straw. Ooh, there's some really good ones on the bottom here. They're just perfect for that. I might actually add a little bit more than normal. But Oh, there's a whole bunch in the bottom here. I'm gonna use those while I get a chance.
Good thing this is my shake.
Good thing. And that's pretty much it. Then you put the blade on it like that. You just snug it up. And you put it on here for about 20 to 30 seconds. And you're really not trying to blend up the powder and the milk as much as you are trying to, blend down the raspberries or the strawberries, whatever you're using. So they don't get caught in the straw and whatever. The reason that I use strawberries or raspberries is because they have a super low glycemic index, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar or anything like that. Anyway, and that's about it. You can drink it in a glass or with a straw, and just pour it in like that. You can see how nice and smooth it is. And it's really super tasty, and it'll tie you over. It'll get those hunger pangs away. It'll work as a meal replacement. You can use it in the afternoon as a tie over. It comes out to about a little under 200 calories, just a couple of grams of carbs. And like I said, the sugar is incredibly low, if any at all, just because of the fruit. So anyway, if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel. And every time I do a new video like this, you'll get the first alert, and we'll see you next time.